Hey there, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and this journal is getting chunky. We are going to continue working in this journal, at least for today, because I have an idea that I would like to create. Recently, I was sent some happy mail by my friend Lynn, and one of the items that she sent was a book cover. I actually have the whole cover here, and I cut out this part of it. We have this sofa with a little ghost girl sitting there on it. So she's going to be featured here as well as other elements, of course. And I have been kind of playing through some stuff and just kind of looking to see what I think would go well. And I like the green paper that we used in yesterday's video so much that I think I'm going to use that as a background for this page. So our first step today will be to cut it down to the right size and glue it on here. Background is glued down, and I went through my Tim Holtz paper dolls, the seated ones, and found this little guy. And I think he's going to sit on the couch, not knowing about our ghost friend that's right here. I want to name this little guy Carter because he reminds me of a little boy that I used to teach when I helped with the church children's program, and I taught the 3-year-olds. They were so much fun. Oh, we didn't really have like proper lessons. It was more like, let's talk about fish today. Let's talk about our families. Let's talk about the earth. And we played with Play-Doh a lot and all these things. But the little boy in this picture reminds me of Carter that was in my class. So we're gonna call him Carter. And I think we need to create a story today. So Carter is the son of a famous medium slash like palm reader, etc. And he goes with her on all of her travels. And she's got some talent, but kind of not really there. You know, in the movie Ghost, Oda Mae Brown, she had some real gift because she could talk to Sam, but she didn't really have as much powers as she was claiming to. So Carter's mom is very much like that. And she travels under the name of the famous Mysterioso. She decided a long time ago that she wanted to be known for being this very mysterious person, and she heard this word Mysterioso somewhere and liked it so much that that became her brand. Now, Carter, as I said, follows his mom in all of her travels because this was Victorian era and you just went with your parents everywhere. So, he is visiting the home of a family who lost their daughter, and they're really hoping that the famous Mysterioso can reach out and connect with their daughter and let them know that she's okay on the other side. I should probably do some crafting while I'm telling this story, which, by the way, I'm totally making up off the top of my head as I'm telling it to you. So when they enter the home, Carter and his mom, they are seated in this beautiful parlor, and the famous Mysterioso says, "Actually, I convene better with this spirit when we're in the room of that person. May my son stay here, and you take me to your daughter's room." So, of course, they say yes, and Carter is sitting in the parlor and just kind of chilling. And who should appear next to him but the family's daughter? She was a child herself and feels more comfortable appearing to a child. And Carter, unlike his mother, is blessed with actual sight. Don't ask me why there's a postage stamp on the sofa. It's a collage element. Okay. And so Carter and this little girl, whose name is Emma, have a good talk about just themselves. She introduces herself, and he talks to her, and he asks her how she died. It was very sad. She became very ill with the sickness that was going around, an epidemic, and there was nothing that the doctors could do to help her, because doctors in that time pretty much just there to tell you whether you were going to live or die. So rather than have a spooky experience, Carter made a new friend, and he's really happy about that. Meanwhile, upstairs, his mother is swindling the poor parents, saying, "Oh, I don't know if I can reach her. I am just not feeling her today. I don't know." And they're saying, we'll pay more. Because parents in a desperate situation will do anything, especially when it comes to their children. And that's just kind of what happens in these situations. Nope. Sorry, I'm just kind of playing with stuff as I'm talking here. I should probably stop, choose some stuff, and then come back to the story. That would make more sense. So I think what Carter decides to do, because he knows that his mom isn't a genuine medium and that she's kind of taking people's money under false pretenses and like taking advantage, using her mild talents to like take advantage of people for money. And he also really likes Emma, and he wants her parents to be able to hear from her. So he says to Emma, "I think that we should go up to your room, or at least you should, and I think that you should appear to your parents and speak to them. And if you just suddenly appear, like right in front of my mom, it'll scare her. But also when you talk to your parents, tell them that this woman isn't for real and that they should not give her any more money." So that is the plan that they carry out, and sure enough, Emma scares the dickens out of the famous Mysterioso. Not the most brilliant story I've ever told, but again, I just make these up on the spot. So, sometimes we get weird ones. This is not complete. We're going to do a little bit of work on this side here, because this page is going to go hand in hand with this. I have had some stickers for quite a long time that are black and have this gold foiling on them. Some of them are kind of card shaped, some are not. And my plan is to just start creating a background using these stickers. So I'm just going to start placing them down and see if I can cover up this whole page with these. Okay, this is all covered now, and you might be going, okay, what the crap is she doing? Well, I'll tell you. I have a card from the famous Mysterioso, and we're going to ink it up. Ooh, I need to get a little bit more ink on there. Now we're going to ink it up. Just give it a little bit of black soot around the edges. It is another item that Lynn sent to me, so thank you, Lynn. It is the absolute inspiration for this story. And it is going to go on top of this background here. This is another reason why I wanted green on this page, because we have greens. I'm going to leave this area here. This is so busy over here that I want some, it's not really negative space because there's this patterning and stuff there, but a little bit of openness for the eye to rest when we look at the spread. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed, and join me for the next one, please. In the meantime, have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading, crafting, or journaling. Adios.